taking a stand, defending Freedom Convoy.
Welcome back to Washington Watch. My name is Joseph Backholm. So glad that you are with us this afternoon as we take you into your weekend. Since last Wednesday, February 23rd, the trucker-led People's Convoy has been making its way peacefully to the D.C. metropolitan area, growing to nearly 5,000 vehicles, as was reported yesterday on the program. Each day since then, we have been covering the procession in our special Defending Freedom Convoy segment and highlighting the movement against government mandates and overreach. I encourage you to check out some of those other interviews at tonyperkins.com. Well, for today's segment, we have with us Claire Dooley, a reporter at CHD TV, who's been with the convoy from day one and reporting on its movements. Claire, welcome to Washington Watch.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, we are glad to have you. The convoy has been moving for more than a week now. What's the mood as you approach the Capitol?
Yeah, so right now we're landing in Hagerstown, Maryland, and the mood among everyone is full of love and a community. So all of us have been traveling on the road now for 11 days, and along the way we've picked up people. Different people's cars have broken down and they're riding with truckers. We see this beautiful diversity within this group of giving supplies, water, food, donating money. The love is overwhelming, and everyone here is excited in anticipation for what comes next.
Claire, how would you describe what unites this particular community as people are driving across the country together? What is the bond that people have together?
So a lot of people are calling this a truckers movement, and it definitely is a trucker. The truckers started this, but this is the People's Convoy. It's literally called the People's Convoy, and so within this convoy there are vans, minivans, trucks, cars, RVs like ours, campers pulling, or trucks pulling campers and truckers. There's families, there's people of all different colors, all different sexual orientations. You have such a diverse group, and honestly, from the left and the right side politically. And so what we're seeing is people are fed up of the government not listening to them. They feel like they're not heard. And so they're standing up for freedom. Freedom is the one thing that they all have in common, and they respect each other. It doesn't matter what the other person believes, as long as they believe and the other person's right to believe that. It's about freedom of choice of what you can put in your body, sovereignty of yourself, of the individual, and keeping the government out of our personal lives.
We're talking to Claire Dooley, a reporter at CHD TV. And Claire, the convoy started on February 23rd. A lot has changed since February 23rd. A lot has changed with COVID. Many states, many jurisdictions have actually dropped their restrictions since the convoy began. In addition, a war has started, which has grabbed the nation's attentions. Have the concerns of the convoy changed in any way since the convoy began?
A lot of rumors are going around that this convoy believes that they single-handedly are lifting these restrictions, and that's not true. This convoy does not exist just for specifically mask mandates and just for specifically the vaccine issue. This convoy, there are three things that this convoy wants. The first one is accountability, and they've wanted this since the beginning. They want to hold people accountable, institutions, the government, private corporations, who have violated and discriminated the American people, who have destroyed our economy and our health and wellness. And so they want these people to be held accountable. And the second thing is they want to uphold our constitutional rights. These people are focusing on this one point of constitutional liberties and constitutional rights. We need to stick to the Constitution. And that's what they want. They want their voices to be heard. And the last part of that is ending emergency orders. It's not just about, like I said, vaccine mandates and mask mandates. This is much more than this. This has been going on in the United States for a long time. And a lot of people here will say that it's not just about this one issue. We have seen our rights being encroached on for the past 20, 30 years, and it's time to put a stop to this. And so the American people are finally standing up and making sure that their voices are heard loud and clear.
Claire, yesterday we heard from the convoy there were about 5,000 vehicles involved. Is that still the number? Has it grown in any way?
Yeah, it's growing every single day. So yesterday I had the privilege of going up in the Cessna 172 with two pilots from the Freedom Flyers, which is an organization that's standing up against vaccine mandates in the large commercial airline industry. And we flew over the entire convoy, and it was about 70 miles long. So anywhere from 70 to 80 miles long. And so every single day it grows. I remember when we started in Adelanto, the numbers weren't as big, but we started, I think, with around 300 trucks. And now we're seeing just more and more people pouring in every day. And not to mention, I remember when we first started in Adelanto, we saw a few overpasses with a few people, and it was so exciting to see people supporting the People's Convoy from the side of the road with their flags, their music, and their patriotism. And now we're seeing hundreds of people on the bridges the entire way. We were talking yesterday, and I believe we didn't see a single bridge that was empty. There was always one or two people, anywhere from 1 to 2 people on a bridge to 300, 400. So
Claire Dooley, unfortunately, we are out of time now, but we really appreciate your time. The pictures from the air are impressive, and we appreciate your on-the-ground report as well. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.